Open the gate. Where is my weapon? What? See invisibility. Oh. I have the eye.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful.
Oh.
I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Earned it. Thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Cork.
Oh.
As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
I am.
Fuck.
No, an owlbear. You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think of all goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
True, goblin will have thrown Villa party.
I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun.
We could have one. We could spend quality time.
I'm flattered, but I think not. It's not you, you understand. It's me. I have standards.
Quality time. Quality time, like it. That is like the line in that what was that game? Harvester. Harvester quality time. Let's see. Can I find that clip from YouTube? Quality time. It was the old man with googles. Googles, I mean glasses. Quality time. Have some quality time. Let's see. See. Harvester. Principal Herill. Uh, I do get only goddamn harvesters. Harvester machine videos. Like, what? You stupid internet. You're stupid today. Goddamn lawnmowers and... Like, what the fuck? How... I can't find that clip. Any... Those... Only playthroughs and... Okay, whatever. It's they're... Put into... Internet. Arpake.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Quality.
Hush you.
What do you want to have some
Behold!
quality time? Is that it?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Spilled my pint.
Not like you needed it.
Yay!
No, let them have fun. I'll be ruining it come morning.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Let's make it 20. That's my girl.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No!
No!
Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures.
So you were talking about your cat.
Wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently, after I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. Inconsolable. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
I hope. Bad luck on that front. I'm actually noob in disguise. What if she doesn't like me?
She'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does.
Do you like having your belly rubbed?
The pleasures I experienced in Mistress Embrace go far beyond the thrill of having one's tummy tickled. I remember once, she took the smallest piece of the weave and made it into... Wait, are you saying... You know what? I think I've clearly had far too much wine. And you've had nowhere near enough. I think this is a conversation best held back. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any
Oh, you mean... Oh.
excitement may tip it over the edge. Indulge in the frivolity.
This game is so goddamn horny. Oh god.
It'll be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Ah.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
There is
You
somebody.
have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Moll. Hi, Moll.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Indeed. And now you owe me.
I don't owe anyone. But if you mind your manners, maybe I'll remember you when I'm running the gate.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
All right.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
What that icon means?
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, this is the one who you kill in
About you. But I need
Dark
one more.
Önsä's character.
Any ideas?
Maybe a song about the mixed heritage. It's point of pride for me.
Absolutely. With a foot in two worlds, you're the force joining both. You're going to love it.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Suur. Ikaron.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
What is this pin doing here? Floating invisible person here. Drinking beer. Oh. My charisma is Karpak.
I'm perfectly fine without that poison, thanks.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange.
Literally.
You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people.
like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Tsar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
Just a bottle?
It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think.
I'm glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
I find you after everyone's turned in for the night.
Best not keep me waiting. I prefer
Ooh.
not to entertain myself.
So how we do that? Do we go bed or something? Maybe talk with everybody? Hi.
Hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It was no party without you.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. Karlak, the creature from hell, will still threaten them, as will 1,000 other perils. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own.
We have won this day. Danger is for tomorrow.
Your words cheer me more than any party could. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
About you? Do you have any words? To me?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
I think Bulls is doing more than we did.
Then I'd best track down a bottle before the rest polish it off. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
Do devils even grow turnips?
Lie down.
Then dance. Ah. I think everything is done. Maybe we need to go better.
Buzz of celebration quiets
Yep.
to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Oh. Okay. Sodahan.
Heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Oh no. Here we go.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Did you think I won't show?
Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To us?
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Uncertain alternate her fully home with humans or orcs. Not had forget our residence serve. Reliance. Sure.
I can sympathize. Truly. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Let's try that. Owie! Let's try, okay. Yeah, that's way better.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Drinking wine won't help that.
On the contrary, it helps me create all new memories. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What?
You're beautiful.
I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
My pleasure.
It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Huge green man.
Did it?
The pain was worth it.
I should think so. Let's head back, if we must.
Ah.
A fine camp you have here. My apologies for showing
Who the hell are you?
I am Halsin, first druid of the...
Oh, you are the Halsin.
I owe you my thanks. If you hadn't killed the leaders of that goblin horde, the grove would be no more. I am in your debt.
Forget about Groove. What are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. We have work to do. I sensed what was done to you from afar. Now let me confirm it. I need to know exactly what we're dealing with.
Go on. Go on.
Oak, Father, preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you?
Both those faces were very
something's
strange.
You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I escaped from illicit ship after being infected. Maybe process was interrupted.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. I was right to seek you out. You're after a cure for this parasite. There's a chokehold of magic, binding the creature to you. Any efforts to remove it would almost certainly kill you. Or worse.
This magic isn't typical of Ceremorphosis.
No. This is different. Altered. But I believe I know where answers can be found. Moonrise Towers. That place is where the cultists send their captives. Innocents go in. True souls come out. It has to be the source of this magic.
That must be where the ship was taking me before it crashed.
Be glad it did. Will you be a true soul by now?
If we can get to Moonrise and understand just what this magic is, then perhaps we can rid you of this parasite.
It's immensely powerful, whatever it is. It's strong enough to slow Ceremorphosis to a crawl. Luckily, that gives you more time.
At last, a cure is in reach. To the towers, then, where the moonlight will lend way to a new dawn.
Moonrise Towers, what is that place?
An ancient citadel, abandoned for years, and for very good reason, until these cultists took over.
What's so dangerous?
Apart from facing legions of Absolute followers, the whole region is shrouded in a curse. A shadow curse. For years now, this curse has consumed all light and life. It spits out only darkness and despair. Few survive long. Those who do are transformed by the curse. It is not a place to venture into lightly.
Absolute forces can tolerate such place.
So it seems, though I don't know how. You will have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I found the hidden entrance in Temple of Selûne. Way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin.
What will you do?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
What? Overland.
You may reconsider once you see the effects of the curse for yourself. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. It seems our fates have aligned.
Say I desire to try this Underdark route. After all, how do I get started?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
What about Groove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid.
That was like... That question was options 3 and 4. Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
You mean you had unfinished business with Moonrise Towers. What do you mean?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thormund dark justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Sounds like crew will be in good hands then. We shall get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us. Oakfather's blessings to you.
What about the secret stronghold in Underdark? You must know more.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
How are you faring out here at camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the Grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
You'll find plenty books before long. I keep coming across them everywhere.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Okay. That guy in your camp now. What you have in your mind?
Well, I hope.
Of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
You first.
I can't recall recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss.
That night meant a lot to me, and I hope there's more to come.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
You seem intrigued when Halsin mentioned dark justicars before.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a
Justiciar.
to fully
Okay.
dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Thank you for sharing. I want to talk about your star worship.
I'm sure you do, but please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I have no problems with Tsar worshippers if that's what concerns you. I roll one. No.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss.
Who?
I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
When you put it like that, seems strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I won't cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Yay! I need to find trader. What are you?
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sure. There seems to be more loot than before. Potion, some alchemical ingredients. There's this guy.
Sharp as ever. So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I want to trade if you have anything good.
Of course.
Okay. Yes.
May you keep Baldur.
Let's give him more money.
Looking ahead.
Let's see.
Where am I needed? It'll take a while for us all to recover. Of course.
More money. Let's see. 100. Okay. More. Okay, you can have everything. Before that, let's see. The items. What do you have? Missile snaring. I have the ability. It's blood-curdling weapon. You can take one slashing damage. Okay. Nah. Strength. $17. Ooh. Spider silk armor. Stealth. Medium. Spell thief. Nope. Pulling it alive. Ring of flinging. Maybe that ring. Anything else? Elixir. Scroll of lightning bolt. Yes, let's buy that. Some reduce dice. Nope. Kannel. Viivmoss. Akon truffle. Belladonna. Ring. Gaseous form. Transform yourself or ally into a tiny gas cloud. It can't fall. It fits through small opening. It's very hard to damage. Ai that too.
May you keep balance.
Gale. Gale. What? Red? Where did the red go? No clue.
What to do?
The pride of the gate.
Combine.
Let's move.
Ooh. Bull. Sand camp.
Yes.
Bull. Oh god.
One with the weave.
See. Wait, scrolls? Oh, there. It's at level too low. Too low. Scrolls were in that. No, wrong. Fuck. Wait, did he sell
Defender of the people.
revive scrolls?
It'll take a while for us all to recover. Of course.
Yes, and buy those two. Couple of them. Let's buy everything. On just two.
May you keep.
Type. Split.
Which way to the nearest library?
A hero at heart.
Me.
I've got a long road ahead.
Bull. Bull. Potion there. Wait, what is that? What? What the hell? Where have taken these? Glorious vaulting. Crowning glory. When healing another wearer regains 1 to 6 hit points. Healing another.
Directly.
You don't do that. Is paladin helmet. It's not helpful at all.
What's next?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Send to camp. bull. Momentum was put on sensor organs of okay, movement speed increase. Okay.
I'm ready.
No time to rest. Don't waste a step.
Moo.
He went to make sure those strays could go.
I'll give it a shot.
Turn those off.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Master House, this might be time for another. I've no fad of those devils either, but they're leaving.
Potion of healing.
They would never have been here at all.
Light on my feet.
Master Helsing's home, by Sylvanas' mercy. It might have been better if he'd stayed away.
Seems there is nobody else here.
In those strays and then he just left. He went to make sure those strays could go.
Have to keep going.
Okay.
Master Halsey is past his prime. It might be time for another. I've no fad of those devils either, but they're leaving. If it had been up to Kolga, they would never be here at all.
Breastplate.